9, Wright. Number 4, Bryce Nicholson. Number 7, Alvaro Marino. Number 8, Chris Serwatka. Number 10, Nico Rodriguez Bermejo. Number 12, Alvaro Alaman. Number 13, Ryan Resendez. Number 15, Alvaro Garcia. Number 16, Sean Humphreys. And number 99, Max Jewett. Blue Devils are under leadership of Will Dyer in his 8th season. His assistants are Steve Cook, Brooks Lambert, Ben Jones, Rajko Jovanik, and Pablo Ripadas. And honorary team member, Aiden Smith. At this time, please rise for the playing of the national anthem.
And good evening, everyone, and welcome to the LTU Athletic Field. We are experiencing some technical difficulties right now, so stick with us. We will get the image up to you just shortly as the ball kickoff has just started here. I'm your play-by-play commentator, Dylan Morello, And tonight the NAI presents Lawrence Tech Blue Devils taking on the Aquinas Saints, coming to you live on LTSN. Yeah. Now LTU is looking to extend their win streak here today to 3 games. They're coming off back-to-back wins, 6-0 against Michigan Dearborn and 2-0 against Concordia, but also looking to improve their home record as LTU sits 5-4-1 on the season, 2-1 at home and in WAC play. A good start in the season for head coach Will Dyer. On the flip side of that coin, the Saints haven't had much success this season, looking to turn it around here tonight. They're coming off a loss at the University of Northwestern Ohio, 4-0, and their season has pretty much went the same way as they're sitting at 0-9 and have been shut out 5 out of those 9 games. Head coach Joe Veal says his team just has to find their stride and build some confidence. Becoming Aquinas' winning coach in history in 2011, I'm sure he's looking forward to getting them their first win this season. Look for them to come out here tonight with a strong effort. As 43 minutes remaining here in the first half. Score is still 0-0. We're trying to get the image up to you shortly as the ball right now is in the goalkeeper's hands of Joseph LeBlanc as he skyrockets that into the middle of the field. LTU captures the ball running down the far sideline here, passing it up, a good feed, and that will go all the way past the goal line for another goal kick by LeBlanc, the starting goalkeeper for the Saints. On the other side, Maxwell Jewett, the starting goalkeeper for Lawrence Tech. He achieved his 51st win in history, Lawrence Tech did, after beating the Cardinals. And Max Jewett also was the WAC Defensive Player of the Week for last week with 2 road shutouts, 6 saves each. He has 21 saves on the season, only 12 goals in those 9 games. Goal kick here from Aquinas as that one skyrockets once again into the middle field. Good header there as LTU trying to work it up into the offensive end. Aquinas chips it back, and LTU will step it back in the defense and play it to their goalkeeper. Pace starting off a little bit slow here. The team's trying to feel each other out as it comes to the near sidelines. It'll be a throw-in by Aquinas. Rodriguez elects to hand it off to Matt Laser. As Laser pointing his team, and he throws it down to Rodriguez near the goal line. And once again, will be a throw-in there. Aquinas now moving the ball from the near side, trying to work it into the middle. Good defensive play by Lawrence Tech. And another throw-in. Lazar with the ball here on the sideline. Elects to throw back to Rodriguez as that tandem working well here early in the game. Good stymieing defense there by Sirwatka as a nice chip ball into the middle, and LTU's offense is underway. Humphreys elects to give it back. LTU trying to get it in, and there will be a whistle as a foul, but a quick play there. LTU working it on the far sideline near the Aquinas bench, and they elect to pass it once again to the goalkeeper. LTU early in this game just trying to get the pace down, trying to get their feet and legs into it, as not trying to force it too much, as a through ball there goes all the way to the goalkeeper, LeBlanc. LeBlanc rolls it out to his defense, passing it back to him. If you're just joining us, we are experiencing some technical difficulties. We'll get it right back to you shortly, as LTU has a throw-in on the near sideline. And stolen away by Aquinas. Aquinas moving up. Number 2 has a break of speed. He's coming in, and the LTU defense forcing him to the outside. And a great play there, great defensive play, as Burke pushes the ball out, and it'll be a corner kick here by Aquinas. Good rush there, a good start to this game by their offense, trying to get a shot on net, but also Lawrence Tech's defense up to the challenge early on, as it will be a corner kick here in the near sidelines by Aquinas. Everybody setting up in the box now as they rush in. Good pass there, and that one is going to be headed away by the LTU defense as it comes all the way out of bounds at the far sideline. Aquinas with the throw-in now. And over the heads of everybody. And LTU will come away with the ball and skyrocket that one once again to midfield. As they say, that ball hit off LTU player and it'll be thrown back in to the far side. And it's going to be a goal kick here for the Blue Devils. As Jewett puts it at the top of the box and passes it off to Amigo. Amigo into the middle of the field. Passes it up now, and a good rush here. LTU breaking with some speed on the far left side, trying to cross it into the center, getting pushed to the outside. Good play there to avoid the pressure as that one's crossed into the middle, going for the header, and that one stopped by Aquinas defense. LTU at the perimeter, working in a shot there. Great save. What a save by the Aquinas goalkeeper as LTU putting on the pressure now. Cross back into the box, right at the top, and a shot and another block. Aquinas defense right now just surrounding their netminder, trying to get it out as LTU putting the pressure. Another cross attempt, blocked there by the Aquinas defense. Crossed into the middle once again, and that one is picked right out of there like a cherry by LeBlanc, and he stops the pressure there by Lawrence Tech. But once again, the Blue Devils have the ball. Trying to get in. Slide time with another block. Aquinas really committing to the blocks here early on in this match. As that one's thrown up the left side, going all the way into the corner, and they keep it in. Aquinas now. And a nice header there as it's in the middle of the field. Humphreys with the ball. Plays it back to Nicholson. Nicholson right up there to Sirwatka. Sirwatka crosses it over to the far right side, and a good diving header, good defense. Once again, both of these teams really playing great defense, and each of them already had great offensive shines and prowess there as both of these teams pride each other on offense and defensive skill as they're both in the same WAC conference. Even though Aquinas is 0-9, you've seen flashes of their brilliance. As well, another good lead ball, and the goalkeeper comes out in a great save there to stop that breakaway from happening. And that's why he was voted Defensive Player of the Week. Jewett comes all the way to the 30-yard line and kicks that one out from the breakaway. As now Aquinas in their own end, passing it up here at midfield, and there will be a whistle. Free kick awarded to Aquinas. No card given. A little bit of a foul there. Could have played the advantage, but LTU ended up with the ball. Aquinas now setting up. Pushing the strikers forward as that one is crossed to the near sideline. Lazar passes it down low. Larson tries a cross and a good defensive play there as that one booted once again out. As trying to get by was Wright. Up the near sideline. Marino still cutting. Tries to cut to the middle. Too many Aquinas defenders there as that one is sailed out of bounds to my right, and it'll be a throw-in now for LTU. Humphreys with the throw. Humphreys throws it down the near sideline. Aquinas once again right where the ball is going, and they're playing a solid team game so far. I'm sure Coach Veal is liking this start here with only 34 minutes remaining here in this first half. Aquinas throwing on the near sidelines. Played Rodriguez. Kept that one in. As passed over to Sirwatka. Sirwatka passes it back. Sherman with the ball now. Sherman chips it far and wide. as the Aquinas Saints played out of bounds in the far trees. Beautiful night here tonight as the sun is setting. Nice skyline here in the background in Southfield. Crisp 70 degrees here. Perfect temperature for a soccer match as the fans are now still piling in. Good to see here as that one in the far left corner is skied near our press box, and that goes out of bounds. LTU now on the near sideline. Passes in the middle and a shot, and that's a high riser. It splits the uprights of the football, but that one is not in the net as LTU now 2 shot attempts on goal. One just skyrockets high as LeBlanc now with the goal kick, pushing his defense up, trying to get at least the midfield. And LeBlanc boots it. Good header there by Garcia. And that one comes down. It's going to be a throw-in to my right near the LTU goalkeeper as Humphreys has the throw. Humphreys down the sideline. Good play there by LTU as a nice little stutter step gets the ball out of there. On the far side. Nice little give and go by LTU. LTU working on the outside now. Outside perimeter, far sideline. LTU still working, trying to get it into that box area. And they elect to pass it back to midfield to relieve the pressure. Down low, good interception there by Aquinas. Rodriguez really reading the play early on in this game. Passed over. And Aquinas getting out of their own end. On the near sideline. Aquinas, a little one-touch passing here. Trying to get it out. Great individual effort there by Larson as he had that opportunity earlier in the game. As a center mid. To try to get an offensive opportunity. And right now it's going to be a goal kick for the Saints. And he elects to do a short one to his defense on his right side. LTU moving right to left. As they have the ball here at the top of the box. And a great save once again by the Saints goalkeeper, LeBlanc. As he's already made 2 spectacular diving saves, diving to his right both times. As that one now is going to come off out of bounds. Once again, near the fans here, near side. And right now a little lull on the play as they're getting the ball back. And a nice little touch there. And down the right sideline to Rodriguez. Rodriguez tried a little give and go once again. Rodriguez on the ball. Now working towards the midfield. And there's going to be a whistle. Foul on the play. And it's going to be a free kick awarded to Lawrence Tech. Jewett comes out to take it. And Jewett, nice little pass on the ground to his defense. Pass back to Jewett. Jewett elects to go to his right, far sideline. As that one is ran down. And couldn't caress that ball as it came to him. Number 7, Avera Marino. Once again, if you are joining us or still with us, we are working on the technical difficulties. Sorry for not getting you an image right now. Trying to treat this as a radio broadcast. Hopefully we're making you stay here with us As LTU 0-0, 29 minutes remaining here in the first half. As LTU now playing it down the near sideline. Lawrence Tech a little bit grabbing of the jersey there by the Saints as he crosses it into the middle, trying for a header, and that one goes just past everybody into the far sidelines. LTU now working to get back at the top, relieving the pressure. That one is crossed deep into the box, and a good header there, and he tried for another volley. Great header and volley there by Wright. As Lawrence Tech now has 5 shot attempts, 3 of them have been on goal, establishing great pressure here on the Saints, who, as we mentioned before, are 0-9, but they do like to score goals. They have been shut out in 5 of those 9 games, but in the games they have not been shut out, scored 2 or more goals. As LTU working on the near sideline, that's kept in. No, they're going to say it was out of bounds. Throw in here for Aquinas. Aquinas throws it in right away, and that one is cleared out by Humphreys. Aquinas now chip it back into midfield. LTU on the far sidelines working it down. Nice star step and cross, and that one is shot, and another save by LeBlanc as he's getting tested early and often here in this game. LTU peppering him with shots. I'm sure their coach is going to be happy about this as they're just warming up their legs right now as the shots are coming fast and furious. LTU back with it at midfield. Garcia with the ball. Garcia tried to go to the near sideline to Humphreys. Garcia again. And Aquinas take the ball. Calabrese. Now Rodriguez working it. And there's going to be a foul on the play. Looks to be on Sean Humphreys of LTU. And Aquinas will get a free kick here to the left of Jewett. As a good set play here. And see what Aquinas has in the bag. As score is still 0-0, 27:02 remaining here in the first half. Taking this free kick is number 10, Franco Calabrese. As Calabrese serving the field. Everybody trying to get body position. That one's crossed in. And a good clear by Lawrence Tech. Lawrence Tech now moving out of their own end. Good volley there. And that one is caught by Jewett. Pace starting to pick up here. After a couple minutes of play in the first half, LTU really showing their offensive skills that we've come to see here throughout this whole season. As I mentioned before, trying to once again extend that win streak to 3 will be a big confidence booster here midway through the season as LTU working to get up the far sideline. Nice little fake pass there as that one is sent down low and cannot be received by Wright. It's going to be a goal kick once again for the Saints. As anyone still with us, we're still experiencing some technical difficulties. The game is still going on, so we'll try to get you that crystal clear image as soon as we can. For right now, though, you guys have me as goal kick here by the Saints. And that one goes off the head of Blue Devil and into the Aquinas bench. Aquinas with the throw-in near their bench. That one's thrown down the far sidelines, and once again, header outside. Substitution here for Aquinas as Evan Van Nortwick is coming in for Travis Barrington. As that one is thrown down the sidelines. LTU with the ball. And chip and chase there. And once again, out of bounds. Walking a tightrope there are the players on that opposing sideline. as there are 3 throw-ins and quick concession. Throw in now by Aquinas. Coming down the right side, and that one is kicked out of play by LTU. Lennon on the far side for Aquinas has the ball. Throws it in, and that's a great throw into the center, but Lawrence Tech's defense right there, as that one is headed back to the goalkeeper. 24-10 remaining here in the first half, still 0-0. As we mentioned in the little pregame, Aquinas not that strong of a record, but definitely a strong team. They're going to come out every night with guns blazing, ready to win. They have that never give up attitude as their coach preaches to them every day at practice, as LTU now trying to get up, and a good defensive play there by Aquinas. Nice little stutter step by Cabrizi. As LTU stops that rush in midfield. Coming down the far sideline, good slide tackle there by the Saints. As a little bit of a hot potato with the ball there. As about five players got a taste of it on their boot. As that one sky hooked into midfield once again. Aquinas on the far sideline. Chipping it down low. And LTU has the ball. Possession trading back and forth right now as players tightening on defense. And that one comes right into the center to right, and he tries to cross it to the right side. And that one out of play. LTU throwing. Looking around. Throwing it off to Garcia. Garcia with the ball now. Chips it over, and they're at the near flag, and it's going to be LTU's first corner kick of the game. Stepping to the corner right now. Lawrence Tech setting up in the box. Trying to gain body position as that one is low on the ground. Up to Garcia with a shot and a good block there once again by the Saints. Really committing to the defensive play, trying to keep LTU off the board as that one is sent to the far corner near us. Down low. Rodriguez, and there's going to be a whistle with another foul. 21:30 remaining in this first half. Once again, experiencing some technical difficulties, still working on that, fans. So sorry about that, but we are here. We are working on it. Trying to get you to watch this beautiful match as LTU now with the free kick in the far left, to my left corner. Setting up a wall are the Saints of 2. As that one is crossed into the center, and that one threw a couple bodies, and the Saints come away with it. As once again, another great chance by Lawrence Tech. Love these set pieces, as they really know where to place the ball, where their teammates are, and they're getting great quality scoring chances from it. As the Saints, besides that stymied breakaway attempt by Jewett, have not established any offensive pressure here, as LTU has. It's going to be another throw-in on the far sideline. LTU with it. And that one is thrown high and hard as that one sails over a couple heads. And once again, booted out by Aquinas. And a throw-in. LTU quick throw-in there. Far sideline. And it looks like it will be a corner kick. Third corner kick for LTU tonight. As stepping to it is Sean Humphreys. Humphreys with the cross, and that one well into the box, close to the net. And once again, the Aquinas defense finding a way to get that ball out of their kitchen as LTU now back at midfield. Passes it up. That one's a good run and another cross. LTU getting close once again, but Aquinas right there to meet them. As right now, an unstoppable force is meeting an immovable object as in LTU's offense and the Saints defense. As the ball comes trickling back to LTU's goalkeeper, Jewett, and he boots that downfield. LTU on the offensive again. Working that far sideline. As much of the game they elect to go to that right side. As now cutting to the left, over, and try to cross it into the middle. Rodriguez for the Saints, chugging along the near sidelines. Good defensive pickup there by LTU. As Rodriguez for LTU gets the ball snatched away by the Saints defense and once again thrown. And a little bit of a hiccup there as it seemed to be a cleat to the head. By mistake, unintentional, as going down was Santiago Amigo. And for Aquinas, can't really see who it is as they're laying down, but they get up right away as that turf is not soft. As it's number 9 for Aquinas, Jackson Moore. Jackson Moore 5'10", and Amigo 6'3", so a couple of big bodies there colliding at midfield. As the Lawrence Tech athletic trainers come out to meet both of them. And we'll take them off to the sideline. Still waiting here to see where the ball will be placed. As the clock is stopped here at 18:13. Remaining in the first half. Once again, I can't reiterate, sorry for the technical difficulties as we are experiencing here tonight. Trying to bring you the best broadcast that we can here with what we're to work with, as we're still trying to get the image up to you guys. As it looks like there'll be a sub here, number 13 for LTU. Ryan Resendez coming out. Replaced by number 22, Adrian Maling. Maling, a 5'9" midfielder from Spain. As the ball is actually going to be a throw-in for LTU to my right. And Amigo passes it up. Lawrence Tech back to Amigo. Nice one-touch passes. Thrown across and a good start-step move there by Evan Van Norwick for the Saints. Working on that far sideline now. Lawrence Tech. Still trying to break this scoreless tie as we're winding down here in this first half. Both of these teams really pressuring each other as LTU still working that far sideline. Substitution here for Aquinas, out number 3. Julio Rodriguez in number 28, Sean Bopara. As LTU with the ball in their own defensive zone. Pace has slowed down significantly here after a couple of stoppages in play, really stopping the pace as a bunch of throw-ins now. As another one here for LTU on the near sideline. Bopra adding some pressure. And that one is sent back to the LTU goalkeeper. Jewett passes it off. LTU, nice lob pass into the center. Pass on the near side. As that one sent to the middle, and a great catch there once again by LeBlanc. As that one just looked like a harmless cross into the center, but close enough for him to snatch that one out. After a couple minutes of not having any pressure, good job on the goalkeeper there to keep his mind in the game and catch that one out there as LTU is working on the far sideline. LTU again avoiding a nice slide tackle, and that's going to be a throw-in as that ball was cleared once again by the Saints all the way almost into the highway. As LTU now sent into the middle. Humphreys on the near sideline, and that ball go out of play once again. Throw in for LTU. Lawrence Tech throwing as that one comes in. Nice header to clear out, and a shot there by Lawrence Tech goes well wide, but a good attempt as that one was blistering by Adrian Maling. Maling known for his strong shot, and he puts it to use there. As love how LTU's offense is really stepping into the play and trying to generate something, sending more men into those high-scoring areas as Aquinas sends it out. Ball now in the hands of Larson. Larson tries to send it up, and it's going to be played forward by Calabrese. As on the far sideline, Aquinas now with some offensive pressure, and that one is cleared once again for another throw-in by Lawrence Tech. Aquinas now with a substitution. Lau Eng for Marlon Bierkick. As coming into the game, Bierkick, a great midfielder, 5'4", but a strong player for this Aquinas team. LTU now with the ball. And that one's going to be trickling past the goal line as LeBlanc lets it go, and he'll elect to take another goal kick. Sun now fully set here at Lawrence Tech. The stadium lights are on. Still great atmosphere as the temperature just around 68. Fans here have all settled in to this great venue. As the score is still 0-0, 13 minutes here, 13 minutes remaining in this first half. Once again, sorry for the technical difficulties as we are still working on it. And we're going to still keep this broadcast going as tumbling there at center midfield, number 10, Franco Calabrese for Aquinas. As the free kick is taken by Manny Ibarra. Barra sends it down, and LTU takes the ball once again, and that one just stopped there in midfield. And it's going to be a throw-in for Aquinas. Two fouls by Lawrence Tech so far in this game. Four fouls total for Lawrence Tech. No cards given yet in this game, as the refs, as you like to see, are letting it play on, letting the players play and the coaches coach. As a great disciplined game from both sides, and that's what you like to see here, as both of these teams just trying to get the 3 points. Goal kick now for Jewett. And he skyrockets that once again across the midfield line, and it's coming back into the Aquinas' own end and right into the Aquinas goalkeeper. He drops the ball and will lob pass it over to the near sideline. Lazar tried to slow that ball down, but could not as it comes out. And it will be another throw-in for Humphreys. Humphreys throws that over a bunch of defending players' heads. Good header there by Garcia. As it comes back to Aquinas. And Wright with the ball. Wright back to Sirwatka. All the way back to Nicholson. Nicholson back up to Sirwatka. And it comes on the near side. Sirwatka with the ball right now. Passing it over to Rodriguez. Rodriguez taking it to the goal, and he tried to center it. That one did not go. Aquinas trying to clear it out. As Maling with the ball, try to pass it in, and Aquinas clears it. Great defensive play there by Nicholson. It was a one-on-one, and he got his head up there first. Nice header, and that one goes off of Bopra and will be an LTU throw-in. Humphreys. Moving it down, and Humphreys cannot keep it in. Throwing the ball in for Aquinas is Lazar again. Lazar downfield to Lund. Passed up, LTU on the left side. Trying to go to the net. Rodriguez, nice little start set. Pass across, oh, and that one does not connect, as looking for the one-timer in the middle there. Sirwatka. As LTU still has the ball. Good defensive play there by Van Nortwick of the Saints. LTU on the far sideline, trying to pass it there, and Wright had a little stumble, and that's taken away from him. And there's going to be a whistle there. Couldn't play advantage, but the Saints will have a free kick. Cabrizi about to take it here, and he does, sending it up the far right sideline. Couldn't caress it there once again was Lazar, as LTU moving it. Give and go once again as Wright trying to break free. Inside out, inside out. Wright, nice play to Rodriguez down low, and a good sliding chip there. Great defensive play there by the Aquinas Saints. Larson, as he comes flying in with a sliding tackle. And it's going to be a corner kick for Lawrence Tech. This will be Lawrence Tech's fourth corner. Everybody setting up here in front of the netminder, as that one is sailed high and wide. And the Aquinas Saints kick it out, and it's going to be another corner, this time on the far left. as now we have a Lawrence Tech substitution as Jake Warinsky for Alvaro Marino. As that one is sailed in, and a great play there by Lawrence Tech, once again getting the pressure. As that one is cleared, and will be sent down. We have a player down at midfield. Athletic trainers out there, we cannot see the number right now, but hopefully that player is okay. 6:48 here remaining in the first half. Score is still 0-0. 3 recorded shots on goal by LTU and 3 saves for Joseph LeBlanc. 5'11" netminder from Almont, Michigan. Take an injury timeout here on the LTSN Sports Network. We'll be right back with you. And welcome back. It seems we have live footage now, so thank you for your wait, everybody. Thanks for sticking with us here on LTSN. Our hardworking individuals there with the camera in the booth, working hard here to get you that image, and now we finally got it with 6:48 here remaining in the first half.
The Blue Devils took the first set and are currently leading the second set, 20-12.
As Lawrence Tech is going to have that free kick in midfield, and since it was an injury, they play it all the way back for Aquinas' throw. And it seems like we are experiencing technical difficulties once again. We got the image to you real quick and off the screen. Sorry about that. We're still working on it. Aquinas just has a substitution now. Jackson Moore for Connor Lund. As Lund entering the game. Lund is a forward, 6 foot from Grand Haven, Michigan. As LTU now still trying to get chances on a shot there. And easy save for the Saints netminder. As coming out to the top of the box. And he rolls it off to his defenseman, number 12, Manny Ibarra. As that one, turnover there by LTU, and that one is skyrocketed all the way into the back trees. Lawrence Tech getting more chances. That one was ripped off the boot by Jake Rajensky. Goal kick once again. Passing it over to the right. And that one is cleared by the Saints. Nicholson passes it back to Jewett. Really active net minding, as we like to see from LTU. They love to slow the pace down, pass it back, just reset, and then work it back upfield, as you're seeing right now. On the near sidelines, Humphreys. Humphreys over to Amigo. Garcia. Nice little back heel. Over to Sirwatka. Sirwatka tried to pass, and that one will be out of play once again. As we have a throw-in. Down the sideline. Good header there by Humphreys. Sirwatka with the ball. Passes it over to Garcia. Garcia up the middle, and he gets it right back. Garcia down the right sideline as that one goes high and drops down. Another header by Garcia as he's touching the ball a lot recently. Played now down the far right sideline. Running towards it is Jackson Moore. Moore trying to get past LTU defense. And the goalkeeper boots it down. LTU working hard here as playing it up was the Saints. Good play there by Amigo. As there will be a whistle. And a free kick here awarded for LTU. LTU kicks it away real quick. And Maling with the ball. Maling back down to Amigo. And Amigo passes it back to the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper back to Amigo. Right up there to Sorotka. Sorotka with the ball, passes in the middle for Lawrence Tech. Garcia, nice spin move to keep control there. Trying the give and go once again, but Aquinas, great pressure there, forcing the play. As it will be once again a throw-in. 2:40 remaining here in the first half. 0-0 still. 4 shots on goal for Lawrence Tech. 0 for the Aquinas Saints. As that just is a testimony there to Lawrence Tech, not only their offensive ability, but also their defensive. As they're in their midfield right now, just past the LTU pitchfork in the middle. And there is a sharp challenge. No card once again, but free kick awarded here for Lawrence Tech. As taking it is Sorotka. Players setting up now at the top of the box. And the kick is underway. And that one dribbles in to the box. And the Aquinas defense just rolls out. And a great play there. A little chip pass by Moore. Moore trying to pass it to himself. Good defense there by Alaman. Alvaro Alaman, the 6', 144 from Madrid, Spain defender. Strong defensive ability here for your LTU club, as they rely on him on countless times as LTU makes a quick turn. Al Manning at the point of attack over the left side. That one's past the cross and blocked away by the Aquinas Saints. And we have video now, everybody. Thank you once again for your patience, as we had it for a second, but we just regained it once again. So now we actually have the video to show for you. Hopefully you guys enjoy the rest of this live stream.
Hey.
As it's going to be a corner kick here as LTU skyrockets that into the box. Good header there. And that one is chipped just wide
overlays or anything
of the
like
left
that?
post.
Like it's just straight up the raw feed?
It's going to be a corner kick once again.
Oh, no, I'm talking about on my camera.
It seems like,
Can you see like
a
my
goal
menu
kick,
stuff?
as that was off of Lawrence Tech head.
Okay.
As we have 25 seconds here remaining in the first half.
All right, we're good.
Score still 0-0 as goal kick there by
I'm going to be
LeBlanc.
up here doing this. Gabe's going to take
that one
that
is
camera and
sailed
go down.
out to dead center. LTU back with the ball. Over to Rodriguez. Rodriguez sends it into the middle.
2, 1.
Good play there. And Aquinas skyrocketing there by Cabrizi. As that will bring the end of the first half. The score 0-0. Lawrence Tech versus the Aquinas Saints. Shots by Lawrence Tech 14 for Aquinas 0. Shots on goal 4 for Lawrence Tech. Aquinas 0. 4 saves for Aquinas. Fouls 6 and 5. 6 for Aquinas, 5 for LTU. 6 corners for LTU, 1 for Aquinas, 1 offsides for Aquinas. We'll be back with you for the second half. I'm Dylan Morello here on LTSN. And welcome back, everybody, to the second half here at Southfield. It's Lawrence Tech taking on the Aquinas Saints. 0-0 here after the first half. A great paced game so far. As we mentioned before, if you're just joining us, LTU killing it on offense right now with 14 shot attempts, only 4 on goal. But the goalkeeper from the Saints, LeBlanc, really being strong so far in this game. As for the kickoff, starting it out as Moore, and Aquinas sails it down into the LTU end. LTU now on the near sidelines. LTU moving left to right here, and that's a throw-in. Lawrence Tech now elects to chip it out into the middle. Good play there by the Saints defense, as escaping with it was Calbrizi. Calbrizi back. Good stop there. Good feed into the center. Rodriguez with the ball. Passing over to the far sideline as LTU elects to play it back. LTU moving down the right, and that is crossing the center. Good defensive play there by Aquinas once again as they clear it out. LTU now, Alaman across to Amigo. Back to Nicholson. Nicholson to Alaman. Back to Nicholson. Nicholson down the near sidelines. LTU trying to get it back into the center. Good play there. Garcia. And that one is cleared by the Saints. That one shot high. LTU working with the ball now once again. Passed up, and that one goes through a couple of players. Back to Rodriguez. Nice little spin move there. And a good defensive play once again as the Saints really buying in on defense as that one is stripped away from Larson. LTU back with the ball. Crossed over the near side. LTU playing it across. Trying to just get open right now to get a shot away, and he tried there, and a good block as that one hit the stomach of one of the Saints players, and he goes down. As the Saints, Van Nortwick elects to kick it out of bounds, and that one, yeah, definitely off the stomach there. As checking him out as the referee. And he gets a fine, and they say play on. Throw in here for Lawrence Tech, Alaman. As he throws it down low, good header there to keep it out of the feet of Lawrence Tech by the Saints. Charging up there is Rodriguez for the Saints, and that one is passed up the near sideline. Nordwick cutting to the middle. Tries to pass it across, and that one is stymied away there by Amigo. Amigo down the far left sideline. Run ball. And a little stumble there as the Saints, once again, good defense as LTU slowing the pace down now, trying to set up in the offensive end. Good match here so far. As that one is crossed into the middle. Rodriguez trying to go around, in a great play there by the goalkeeper of the Saints. And they're gonna say they played the ball outside of the box. With a little bit of an argument there, as they're gonna say handball right at the top of the box. Wow.
But it's not.
Great play there by LeBlanc, diving out to stop that goal as LTU was pressing, and now they're gonna get a great opportunity here to strike one home. Biggest opportunity for LTU so far tonight. As the wall is being built by the Saints. He's lining up there. Rodriguez, and a shot. Good save there by LeBlanc, as that one was going for the far left post, and he makes up for that little handball at the top of the box. The Saints once again moving it upfield. Calabrese back to Leon, and that one is sent down once again. Saints with the ball. Lazar all the way up and running back for it. And that's just kicked away by Jewett. Good play there. As Jewett, as we mentioned in the first half, WAC Defensive Player of the Week. Coming off a 2 road shutouts, 6 save performance. As he hasn't had to make any tonight, but still being on the balls of his feet, and you love to see that. And a good block there by Lawrence Tech as they're off and away. Lawrence Tech trying to go upfield. Good run here as a little stop and start, and the ankle is broken on someone as all the way over into the midfield to Garcia. Garcia down the right side. LTU, nice little start, and that's a shot. And that one sails just left. As LTU finally getting that space, getting that separation from the Saints defense to get a good, strong, powerful kick in. As the score still 0-0, 38-55 remaining here in the game. As it will be a goal kick for LeBlanc. And he just passes it slowly to the right as it comes back to him. A little bit of miscommunication there as LTU is all over that. Really pressing here early on in the second half. And all the Saints can do is fire it up that far sideline. Saints now with the ball. Good defense there by Amigo as they're still grinding over there. And there's going to be a whistle as the Saints will have a free kick. Substitution here for Lawrence Tech as Juan Arlamilo for Alvaro Garcia.
It's worked before.
Garcia coming in center mid, 6'3", 193. Big guy also from Spain. As this just shows how deep this L2 men's soccer roster really is and how they're using all their players here, trying to get them in early in this second half. As that one is lobbed across far side. Great play there. As running up the right sideline LTU as that one is trying to cross, and that one is cut off. As coming back, and that'll be a corner kick. Lawrence Tech's 7th corner kick of the night. Coming over to take it is Humphreys. Setting up now. Far right corner. Humphreys with the kick. And that one is in. Header in the back, and they score! What a goal by LTU is that one coming off of, once again, a set piece. And LTU breaks ice here. 1-0 with 36 minutes remaining here in this second half. As LTU with the corner kick, a great header there at the far post. And that makes it 1-0. Finally breaking through on their 5th shot of the game. 15 overall, only 5 on net. As Sean Humphreys delivering that corner.
That LTU goal was scored by number 6, Michael.
As we're back to play here. Whistle and advantage giving to the Saints. Get the kick here, Calabrese. Calabrese with a nice curved cross into there. And once again, LTU trying to go on the offensive. LTU moving up, and that one is kicked all the way down into the far corner. And we got an offsides here on Aquinas. Coming right to the referee there. Michael Avila is getting his first goal of the season. Good to get that monkey off his back. As coming down now, Lawrence Tech. And there's a player down once again for Aquinas. Looks like number 3, Rodriguez. Sorry, not first goal of the season, third goal for Avila. As now Aquinas has the free kick. Everybody setting up, and that one shot deep in. Good header away there by the LTU defense. As right now up 1-0, you would love to see them keep trying and pressing for the offense. But really good to hunker down and play some styming defense as the second corner of the night for Aquinas here. Far left. As that one is crossed way high, way past all the heads, and LTU easily clears that one out of the box. Trying to run for it there was Serwatka. Couldn't catch up as it goes into the Aquinas bench, and that one quick throw in there. Aquinas chips it all the way back to their goalkeeper, and that one comes to the near side. Ackerman passes it up to Leon, and he would throw it, quick throw in, as a little bit tripped there, but comes back to Jouet. And Jouet boots it all the way back to midfield. LTU trying for it there, and it looks to be handball. I'm going to take that, number 18, Juan Arlamilo. As all the way back to Nicholson, and Nicholson over. LTU on the near sideline, moving the ball well. As that one purposely kicked off to the defender's shin. Kicked off of Van Nortwick's shin, and now LTU gets the throw. Avila. Goal scorer here tonight for LTU. Throws it in, and trying for a play there. Did not connect. All the way back now to Amigo. Amigo turns to the outside. Nice little one-touch passes there as they're getting a little snag on his jersey on that far side, the Blue Devil. As that one played into the middle, and a shot and a great save as that one trickles in, and it's a goal. No, they're saying, yeah, it is a goal, as that one, a good save there by LeBlanc. I couldn't really see it from this angle, but it trickles in as he's showing some signs of frustration. And LTU, after getting that first one, finds a way to break through and get that second, a great cushion as they need here in this game, as the Saints were pressing after that goal. And they want to get the ball moving real quick, but LTU with a great play there, just great offensive pressure. Definitely at the halftime talked about breaking through that Saints defense as we're blocking everything. And a great play there. 2-0 here with 32-34 remaining in the second half. LTU takes a substantial mark here in this game. Play there now as the ball keeps moving. LTU now moving back up the field over to the right side line. LTU pressing once again, trying to get that third marker. LTU working on the far right. Passes it over. Substitution now for Lawrence Tech. Adrian Maling for Chris Serwaka. As they're giving Serwaka a little bit of a breather there. He comes back into the game. Serwaka was the goal scorer. Was assisted by Nico Rodriguez. And goal number 6 on the season. Big offensive player there for the Blue Devils, and they give him a break. Played back to the keeper. LTU. Still with possession of the ball. Good ball possession team here so far in the second half. Another coaching adjustment that we've seen. As LTU playing it down that far left sideline. Passes it up. And a shot there, and another goal! LTU once again strikes home. Number 13, Ryan Resendez, as that one from well out just goes right below the crossbar, high enough that the goalkeeper could not reach it. Maybe tipped it with his fingertips, but LTU is taking a commanding lead, 3-0 here, with 2 quick goals in easy fashion. All 3 goals coming here in the second half. I spoke before about the coaching adjustments made, and right now LTU is finding those soft spots way above the box, way above that defensive line of the Saints, and right there just a test to that, and a great shot as the Saints want to get the ball moving right away as they try to play it upfield. LTU now, and chipped in. LTU once again with some pressure, burst of speed from the outside to the right, and that one is shot across, right across the goalkeeper. He didn't get a hand on that, but once again a great try there by Lawrence Tech. Great burst of speed on the outside, as right now all cylinders firing here for this Lawrence Tech offense, trying to get that 3rd win in a row, get a little streak going here to build some confidence, and would improve their home record to 3-1 on the season with this win. As the Saints now playing it upfield. The near side. Nortwick gets it stripped away. LTU, Maling. Maling over to Amigo. Back over to that far right side. Lawrence Tech now throws it back across. Resendez all the way back to Avila. Lawrence Tech now just playing possession, trying to wind down the time here. As right now just making the Saints have to work to get the ball back. As up 3 goals, you have a strong cushion here. And we got a foul. Resendez down the ground game, being helped up there by Calabrese. That goal was shot from 25 yards out. So just atones to, once again, the powerful kicking ability that everybody on this LTU squad has. To be able to score from that far, definitely a skilled play, as Lawrence Tech now boots it back down to Ibarra. Ibarra all the way up to the Saints strikers on the near side, and taken away by Nicholson. All the way back to Amigo. And LTU skies that here. And a lucky fan will catch that ball and hopefully throw it back on the field. Yes, they do, as now a throw in by the Saints. LTU easily snuffs that out. It's Calabrese. Oh, passes it over hard and high on Rodriguez. As out of play there. LTU with a throw-in. Thrown down the far sidelines. Working over there, and whistle once again as a little foul there. Saints trying to play it fast, but LTU player got in the way. 27:30 remaining here in the second half. 3-0 LTU. The shots now are 8-0 in favor of your Blue Devils. As we mentioned before, Jawit has 21 saves on the season. None adding to that tally here yet tonight. Saints trying to generate offense, but Lawrence Tech's defense, but also just their offensive ability really carrying the play here. Definitely in the second half, you could tell, as the first half might have been a feeling out process for both teams. But this second half, LTU has really exploded out of the gate and really found their legs, as the score is a testament to that. Substitution here for Lawrence Tech as Kevin Wright for Aurelio Paez. Also Aquinas with 3 substitution here as Jack Garnett for Julio Rodriguez, and also La Eng. LTU now. Moving it up. Trying to press for another goal, and that's a shot, and that one goes well high and to the right of LeBlanc, who has been very busy here tonight. A couple other substitutions for Aquinas is Lauang for Marlon Bierkick, as also Sean Bopra for Jackson Moore. Lawrence Tech also with another substitution, Matthew Sherman for Nico Rodriguez. As LTU now on the far sideline. Passes that in and down. It's going to be a throw-in now for the Blue Devils. Maling over on that far sideline. Excuse me, a corner. It's going to be the 8th corner here tonight, as we saw one goal already generated from a set piece by LTU, as that one is crossed in. Nothing happening there as LTU just retreats back. Sent back in. Ooh, and a good play there by the Saints defense to stop that, as they're trying to press once again the Blue Devils to make this score even larger. As we mentioned, the Saints shut out in their last game. As we seem to have a foul. I think it's in the box, and that's going to be a penalty kick. The first penalty kick of the game, and it's going to be awarded to Lawrence Tech, as they have a chance right here to make the score even more drastic. As we're going to see who's taking it. And it's going to be number 16, Sean Humphreys, with the penalty kick. See where he likes to go. Everybody watching patiently. Stepping up. Shot in, a great save there. The goalie guessed right, as LeBlanc guesses right there as he dives to his left and gets a glove on it, keeping this score at 3-0. As we mentioned, he's not giving up on his team. I'm sure none of his players out there have given up on the game just yet, as that save right there, big confidence booster here. As you saw the Aquinas fans and also everybody on the bench get up for that, as that one is punted all the way down back into the Lawrence Tech end. And now Jawit with a little action grabs that ball. Rolling it out. And that one, nice long pass there. LTU working that far sideline again, trying to go to the middle and stepping in a little bit too late. moving the ball back and forth on the near sidelines to Marino. Marino passes it over to Calabrese. All the way back to the goalkeeper. Lawrence Tech now still pressing. As given over on the near sidelines. Ball now in the feet of Avila. And that one is sent on through, and a good slide tackle there by John Ackerman of Aquinas. As they're still committing to defense here. As there'll be another corner. 9th corner tonight. Stepping in to take it are the Blue Devils. And it's away into the box, and that one's cleared easily by the Saints. Nice little run pass, and that one is taken away by the Saints, and LTU comes right back as a little shine of offensive pressure there by the Saints. Number 18, Mustafa. As there's going to be another substitution. Aquinas, Franco Calabrese for Evan Van Nortwick. And that'll be all for now. As also Lawrence Tech doing one. Alvaro Alaman for Sean Humphreys. Throwing now for the Saints. Thrown into the middle, and that's a shot. And that one just goes wide. The first really great shot by the Saints, as Jewett had to dive over there just to make sure. Nothing came of that. Jewett now passing it to his right. Back to him from Nicholson. Some of the Saints pressuring there. LTU working that far sideline once again, trying to get the ball into the middle, and a great cross there, but a great defensive comeback by the Saints as they clear that, as LTU moving up the field once again. Nice little give and go. Lawrence Tech playing on the outside right now, as that one is crossed and trying for the header there. Right, and he could not connect, and that one is sailed up and over. 20 minutes remaining here in this second half. 3-0 Lawrence Tech. Shots 21-1 in favor of Lawrence Tech. 9 on target, 0 for Aquinas. As the fouls still playing out pretty evenly. 9 for the Saints, 8 for the Blue Devils. So pretty clean game, as there'll be another foul there. Free kick awarded to the Saints. Saints moving in that far sideline. LTU steals, and now it's thrown up. Good defensive block there once again by the Saints. Calabrese with the ball now, taking it back into his own end, and he'll chip it back. Saints pass it up that left side to Lennon. Lennon can't do anything with that, and a good play there by Maling. As with the ball now, and that one is crossed to the far post. Header there, and a goal! LTU right now putting on a show, as a great cross all the way from the right side of the field to the back post. And that one was headed into the twine by the Blue Devils. And that will be a goal by number 9, Matthew Sherman.
And that header was scored by number 9, Matthew
4-0 here
Sherman.
with 18:46 remaining in this second. And Aquinas plays it real quick, but I mean, I just got to tip my cap off to the Blue Devils, who after that first half being 0-0, they have to have said something in between. As once again, coming up the right side is Lawrence Tech, but they had to have something to say about and figure out what Aquinas was doing to stop their offensive abilities. And they really found a way to pick through that maze, and they potted home 4 goals already with still a lot of time remaining here. It's going to be a throw-in now for the Saints. Lennon up the near sidelines. And LTU Nicholson plays it back to the goalkeeper. Back to Nicholson. He goes far. Good play there by the goalkeeper to come back out.
You want to run this for a second while I go check on them?
As LTU keeps moving the ball, keeps applying the pressure. Lawrence Tech and looking for a foul there. Not going to give it to him as Nicholson with the ball. And we do have a stoppage of play. Calabrese seems to be down. Everybody huddled around him right now, and he'll be helped up by Mustafa. The referee right now exchanging some words. Don't look too kind, as maybe arguing that call for the Blue Devils. Time's still running here, even with all that stoppage, as LTU just plays it to the Saints goalkeeper. Back now to Ackerman. Over on that near sideline. Trying to finesse by was Wright. He's right there to steal the ball once again. Wright. Cross into the middle. And Maling tries to get a shot off there. Not going to cut it, as another goal kick by LeBlanc.
Into the game now for your Blue Devils, number 17, Oriole Hayes, and number 25, Blake Evans.
LeBlanc kicks it back into the middle. Lawrence Tech
And into the game for the Saints, number 29.
keeping possession up until then, as the Saints kick it up. Substitution now for Lawrence Tech. Blake Evans comes in for Adrian Maling. Good choice there probably by the coaching staff, as he saw he was having some engagement with the referee. Let him come out, cool his head, get a couple other players some added time. Substitution also for Aquinas, as Jacob Wirtz for Franco Calabrese. LTU now trying to stop the Aquinas, and there's going to be another foul. Free kick given, no cards handed out so far in this game, as both teams playing on the edge but playing it safe. Ball moving just back and forth up and down the field as Aquinas trying to apply something, but cannot do it. LTU now, right with the ball on the far right. Plays it back. Nicholson now with the ball, and he crosses that over to his defensive partner. And that ball right there and swallowed up by LeBlanc. LeBlanc just a little kick to his defense, and he'll hook it out of there. Aquinas playing it back, pace kind of slowing down now after those 3 quick strikes by LTU, and that one played by the goalkeeper right off Blue Devil right's face, as that one's going to go out of bounds and throw in by the Saints. Out of bounds once again. Mustafa hands it off to Lennon. Lennon with the throw. All over the heads of the players as the Blue Devils gain possession there. A Jarrell. Blue Devils working it nicely up and down the field as Alaman with the ball. Alaman, oh, and a nice cross there. As stumbling on the play, Mustafa turns and gives Alaman a nice little nod of the head. And that one is crossed back in, and a great save. LTU still keeping up the pressure. Right with the shine, a good block there by the Saints. Quick strike offense is the key for this LTU offensive attack so far. As right there, seamlessly nothing played turns into something, and LeBlanc has to make a great save. And there's going to be a whistle. LTU plays a quick free kick. As that one is sent in by Amigo and sails well outside, and yep, it will be a goal kick as running toward that Tavin Adrell. 5'9", 150-pound player hailing from Grand Haven, Michigan. Goal kick once again, and that one is ripped into the midfield as catching up to the ball, number 15 for the Saints, Lao Eng. And that one's going to go out of balance as he tried to shift his way past the Blue Devil defenders. As that one played now to Larson. Larson loses it, and LTU comes away with the ball right. Passes up the sideline to Paez. Paez moving it around, and a good, nice little play there. And the Saints defenseman, Kyle Pinkney, 5'9", from Sparta, Michigan, knows just how to deal with that offensive pressure. LTU throwing again. Alaman with the cross. No one there to receive it but a Saints player. As the Saints come out with it. Saints now trying to get out of their own end as they've been forced in there pretty much the whole second half. Has been me looking to my right as LTU's offensive pressure and ball control has been pretty good so far. As we're winding down here, 9:30 remaining in the second half, 4-0 for your Saints. LTU trying for another one, and a good save there as the player and goalkeeper collide. A Jarrell and LeBlanc. And a high five from his teammates there. The goalkeeper still working hard, trying to keep this game as close as possible. And we have 2 substitutions here for Lawrence Tech. Alvaron Marino for Kevin Wright, and Andrew North for Santiago Amigo. Play now from the corner. And that one's once again cleared by the Saints. Dropped back by North. Nicholson leaves it, and it's going to be a free kick for Aquinas, right by the U of LTU, as they play it. And a little chase there as Mustafa kicks that to the far side. Lawrence Tech now playing solid defense with 7:40 remaining here in the game. 4-0 is still the score. Shots now 11-0 for your Blue Devils. 7 saves for the Aquinas goalkeepers. That one's played back to the LTU goalkeeper, and he elects to shoot that one well out of bounds. It's going to be a throw in here for the Saints as they throw it down the sideline. In the middle now with Evans. Evans over to Alaman. Alaman a stop, and Mustafa stays with him this time, getting out of bounds. Aquinas now with a substitution. Matt Synthesome for Matt Lazar. And right there, played by LTU, a shot by Alaman, and that one goes just high over the crossbar. In the hands now of LeBlanc, the goalkeeper for the Saints. He's been in it all game. Still trying to keep his team at least a little bit within striking distance until it got too out of hand. Saving that penalty kick and saving a couple good chances from LTU. As just right now, LTU, the better teams on paper, is showing it on the field. As it was a tale of two tapes, as the first half was not like this at all. If you just joined us for the second half, first half really well played by both teams. Great defensive abilities on both sides, and it was pretty tight. And in the second half, LTU just broke it open, getting 4 goals. And that's where we stand right now, as LTU crosses it from the far side into the middle, trying for the header there. Does not connect for Blake Evans, as that one rocketed down the field once again. Header by Jewett all over to Alaman, and Alaman keeps it in bounds, sent up. Evans. It's pushed off by Mustafa a little bit, still keeps possession of the ball. Good strong play there. Nicholson. Back to Alaman on the near side. LTU keeping possession right now. That one's crossed way over to the right and out of bounds. Time winding down here, 4:25. It's good play there by Lawrence Tech. Back in their own end. Lawrence Tech still with possession of the ball. Really making time wind down. Couple of subs in. A couple players getting their first touches of the ball this game as that one's sent in. Easily scooped up by LeBlanc. LeBlanc throws it over to the left side. Saints, nice little passing there as Mustafa plays it across to number 14, Kyle Pinkney. And sent back all the way back to the goalkeeper, and he punts it. And that's going to be a throw-in once again for LTU. Lawrence Tech on the far sideline, waiting to throw. Setting up the players where we want them to be. As that one played into the box, and a shot there, a little weak one, hit off the ground first. And that comes all the way back. Evans with the ball. To the right side, and Mustafa with a nice play there to intercept, and he tried to go for a run, and that is stopped by Evans. Lawrence Tech now trying to defend oncoming Saints. Played back by Lennon. Lennon coming up the field strong. Down the right side by Minero. Coming up, a nice little stutter steps and trying to hit the late man trailing. Does not connect. One is played up. Mustafa with the ball once again. Crosses it to the far right. The Saints now with a little bit of possession. As I'm sure this is not how they played out this game in their minds. They knew LTU was a strong opponent. Coming in, winning their last two, especially with the last two games being shutouts for their squad, as they're looking here to extend it to 3 wins in a row, 3 shutouts in a row for this LTU team. Winning their first one on this little swing against Michigan Dearborn 6-0, and the second one against Concordia 2-0. And now looking with 1 minute here remaining in the game to be winning this one 4-0 against the Aquinas Saints. So altogether on this 3-game streak, they have 12 goals, 0 against, and that's great to see, as right now Jewett with the ball pushing his players forward, and he punts that one away. 30 seconds now remaining in this game. Saints still playing. And that one's going to be passed all the way back to the Lawrence Tech goalkeeper again. And he punts that to this near sideline, Alaman. Alaman trying to finesse through. Cannot get by that Saints defender, as Lawrence Tech still trying to put on the offense, as that one is sent across. And a good defensive play. And that is it. The final whistle here, as tonight LTU defeats the Aquinas Saints 4-0. The total shots 24-1 in favor of Lawrence Tech. 11 on goal, 0 for the Saints. 7 saves for the Saints. The fouls 12 even for both teams. And that's all she wrote here tonight, as LTU puts a stomping on the Saints, extending that win streak, as I was just mentioning, to 3 games, and extending the Saints' losing streak to now 10 games. They're 0-10 on the season. LTU is now 3-1 at home, and a total of 6, 4-1 on the season. Well-rounded game from both sides, offense and defense, and a great game here as the fans go home with a smile on their faces Once again, I am Dylan Morello. Thank you for tuning in to LTSN. We'll catch you at the next time.